Yeah, Kingdom Hearts shows up as a moon in basically every game except KH1.
Yeah, where it's a door for some reason.
Well, Sora's the one who will open the door.
That is true. He that's all he does. All he does in KH1 is open doors.
Straight up.
How many doors does the man have to open?
This section of The World That Never Was is just the ambient music and then the combat music. So I think I'm about to start getting into... We're about to do the Xemnas boss fight with
It shows the...
It's going to have a bunch of Latin words, and when you see Latin in the Kingdom Hearts OST list, that's how you know it's about to get good.
It shows the, I don't know the official name of it, but like the Dragon Dreadnought.
Oh yeah, it'd be great. I posited a theory in my Birth by Sleep playthrough that giant dragon is just Master Xehanort's Keyblade glider.
Yeah.
Just whenever he wants to glide around in the world, he summons a giant dragoon.
That's fairly valid, yeah.
Seems like a pretty Xehanort thing to do.
Lauren, what has your number one ended up being?
Pride Rock.
Pride Rock is number one.
Oh, well, yeah, The Lion King. That's fair.
Yeah.
Did you do that for Wildcat?
I did not do that for Wildcat, but...
She did it for her.
I did it for me, yeah. I
press
love
triangle
Lion
instead
King
of X
so
because
much.
I'm stupid. I just flipped the X and triangle button in my brain.
Oh.
For a moment there. That was bad. I took a lot of unnecessary
Wildcat
misses.
says that I have the best list. So...
Wildcat doesn't know what he's talking about. All he
I
cares
think
about...
Wildcat's probably the most educated person in this chat right now.
I mean, in terms of formal education, probably.
No, also, just the smartest in general.
Wildcat.
No, I refuse to let you pump up any members of my chat to this degree.
But he called me the best.
Hi, Jet.
I'm sorry,
Jet.
did you say Jet is here?
Jet's here.
Yes. Jet.
Can this day get any worse?
Jet breathing EX.
Okay, I was gonna say that you'll jinx it and Michael will come in the chat.
No, he won't show up because he doesn't want to get spoiled on Kingdom Hearts. He's planning on playing. You should make him stream it for you when he plays.
He was planning on it, actually.
Oh, beautiful. I mean, he's probably not going to play KH1 or Chain of Memories again, but you'll get to see all the other games. I mean, you'll know more than him. We've described everything to you in explicit, perfectly understandable detail.
An explicit, perfect detail that I definitely remember all of.
Yeah, you'll know everything.
Basically.
I can't wait for when you're watching him play and then you get to, like, dream drop something in dream drop distance, and, like, some time travel thing happens, and you're like, yo, I know about this. I knew this time travel was going to happen.
We haven't even got onto what, like, the Dream Weavers and all sorts.
Dream Eaters.
Yeah.
They don't weave dreams.
The Dream Weavers.
I think that's a Hollow Knight thing.
Probably.
Hollow Knight's a good game.
It is a very good game. I've been playing it again on PS4 just to get more trophies. Which I'm now playing it on PS5 because I got my PS5. Because it's free. Hey, if anyone has PS Plus, Hollow Knight's still free for like 2 more weeks.
You did not say the Dream Beavers.
The Dream Beavers!
Oh no, the Xemnas fights a separate world.
Oh, they're gonna make me do it in the final world. Superior of the in-between. Yeah, it's the final where Riku and Sora fight him in the giant white area, you know? This is actually, they've got the 13th Dilemma. I forgot about the 13th Dilemma. So this is like the Zigbar, Luxor, Saix music.
I wonder how many boss fights they'll make you do. Well, they're probably just going to make you do the one against Xemnas.
No, Xemnas is going to be the only boss fight. I think they only do boss fights if it's the final level of one of the main games.
I wonder if they show the laser dome.
Oh, dude, I hope so. That'll be impossible for me to, like, see what's happening on screen, though. So part of me wants it for the spectacle. The other part of me is like, I'll never be able to press the buttons properly.
The laser dome is one of the coolest things in Kingdom Hearts ever.
It really is. It's fantastic.
Like, the Xemnas boss fight as a whole for me might be my favorite boss fight ever.
It's a very, very good one. I really like his Remind fight. They did really well at adapting it in KH3 for Remind.
Yeah.
Still having it really still felt like you were fighting Final Xemnas.
I like the minor details about Xemnas. Like, I like that his light swords he doesn't actually hold. They're just like
there's like a spear in his hand, and then like it's so small it doesn't even look like a spear because it's almost the size of the blade.
Yeah, I just love that he doesn't actually hold them, and he's just like spinning his arms around. His armored
straight
form
up
is
just like doing ballet.
Yeah, his armored form is great.
Yeah,
and
Xemnas is one of the best characters in Kingdom Hearts.
And the fact that his reaction command is the very first one you do with reversals. It's just like in my mind it's like, full circle. The only thing I have left is reversal, which I started with.
I also really like the he tries to steal Sora's heart thing, and you have to play as Riku to free Sora.
Yes.
It's a really good gameplay mechanic. Oh, I had like a 200 chain, but then I missed one glide orb. Dude, how do you get all of those glide orbs? That's difficult.
Where does this game fall, or is it just a rhythm game? It falls after Kingdom Hearts 3.
I mean, it is just a rhythm game, but it like all Kingdom Hearts games, it has at least a small level of plot relevance. This takes place after Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm pretty sure the lore of it is that Ansem and Evan and Yenzo are going through all of Kairi's memories and stuff to try and figure out where Sora ended up. I got an A+++. Like...
Are you sure there's an S rank in this game?
I'm pretty sure if you do it 100% perfectly, which I think I did on the one beginner level I did, I think it gives you an S.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I haven't perfected a level other than that first one. Oh, dude, they're about to do Axel's death scene. No, I'm gonna cry. All right, quiet. Here we go.
To ensure that Sora would make it to Organization 13's headquarters, Axel sacrificed himself. Roxas appeared within Sora and challenged him for the right to exist. But Roxas realized Sora's strength and disappeared. At last, Sora, Riku, and I were reunited. Kingdom Hearts loomed overhead, but Ansem the Wise managed to bring its completion to a halt. Sora, alongside Riku, faced the final battle with Xemnas, the last member of Organization 13.
You remember where Riku, had to be punished for using the darkness, so he had to look like Ansem forever? But then, at the very end of the game, they were like, well, we have to make him, like, a hot anime guy again. So they just, snapped their fingers and was like, hey, that's not a problem anymore?
Basically, yeah. Basically, they're just like, they were like, the women need their husbando.
Yeah, exactly. We need people to, we need all of the, 14-year-old girls to play Kingdom Hearts just to look at Riku with long hair. So they changed him back.
Riku's also, a good, 1.5 taller than Sora, but he's a year older.
Yep. Yo, Darkness of the Unknown. I forgot this one. I forgot Xemnas doesn't have a Latin oast until Dream Drop Distance and KH3. But this is still a great track. I gotta remember how to do the boss battles now. I might be very quiet during this.
That's fine.
Oh, dude, we actually get to see, the Days trio fight him instead of Sora and Riku.
That's really cool.
I love this.
Oh, they're not fighting him. They're just walking around.
Well, he's kind of, infinitely teleporting right now.
True. Oh, there they go. Now they're fighting.
Yeah, they get in there sometimes. Yep, blocking the lasers. I remember doing that a lot.
Cursed fools. That's his armor, but I'll never forget it.
Sora, are you certain you can trust Riku?
Yeah, just those little lines. Oh, it's so cool.
Yo, this is complicated as heck right now. They're throwing out some crazy stuff in this boss fight. I don't know how to do this. It is with both sticks. Oh, no, I gotta restart this fight. Okay.
I don't know how to do this.
It is with both sticks. So when they do two of the, directional ones, I thought you had to use the left and the right sticks when I fought Ansem doing it, but that didn't work. But I must have just mistimed it, because it just worked with Xemnas. So now I know.
When you finish this one, it might be worth doing it again with the original trio, just to see if it changes to only Sora and Riku.
I really doubt it, but I'll do that for you.
Just to see.
I'll probably want to try it again anyway, because I did with Ansem.
Yeah.
Nice. I do really love... This was after I played 350 over 2 days, this was my dream reality, where Axel, Roxas, and Xion just tried to beat Xemnas themselves. Instead of, being, we have to revive Sora. Instead, it's just no, I'm the main character now. Let's go! These boss fights are actually pretty fun with the way they slightly change up the game mechanics.
This game is pretty fun, to be honest. As a whole.
I agree.
Was it full price?
I want to say yes. I don't remember.
I don't feel like it deserves a full price. It should have been like a reduced price. I don't think it deserves a full price, but I'd buy it if it was like a. If it was like a, I don't know what it would be in like dollars, but like pounds it'd be like £20 or something. So I imagine dollars would be like $30 or $25 or something.
Nah, that's. If they did it less than the standard $60, it would be like maybe 50.
Nah, I wouldn't get it for 50. It'd have to be like the price.
That's fair. I mean, as of right now, I'm having a good time. I feel like I got my money's worth already. Because this is definitely a game where I can just like pick it up and every now and then when I'm like in the mood and just play a bunch of my favorite songs after I finish the main story. Oh, we're done already. I don't know if I've just gotten way better or if that was easier than fighting Ansem, but I think I just got way better.
Seems shorter, but you definitely got better. It was harder than the Ansem fight. Full chain.
Literally, almost everyone I know has like messaged me, by the way, in the past like day or two, being like, "Hey, why? Like, are we or why are we not playing Among Us on Saturday?" Richie messaged me and was like, "Hey, like, is Among Us happening?" And I'm like, "No, I've got the PS5 and I'm playing Miles Morales." And then Jet was like, "Are we not doing Among Us this Saturday?" And I'm like, "No, I got the PS5." And then Dave messaged me yesterday morning like, "Yo, Among Us tonight?" And I was like, "No, I gotta play more Miles Morales."
Yeah,
and
he asked me as well.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jet
Sorry.
also just said in chat, "How have you been? I missed you since we didn't play Among Us on
yeah,
Saturday."
I saw that. That's why I mentioned it.
Everyone missed it.
I think I'm about to get a cutscene, by the way. Yep.
Xemnas was finally defeated. But after the battle, Sora and Riku found themselves trapped in the realm of darkness. Suddenly, a bottle washed up on shore. The message inside led them back to the realm of light.
Yeah, that worked somehow. Liam, I don't know about you, but one of my favorite moments in all of Team 3D? Oh my goodness, the fourth team is just Riku and 2 Dream Eaters. That's so dumb.
That's so uneventful.
Maybe the dumbest thing I've ever seen before in my life. I'm literally never going to use them. Dude, this is Recoded. Recoded is only one song world.
Recoded is one song.
That's amazing, because that's Dream Drop Distance, and then this is, Birth by Sleep. That's so good.
Great. It's so funny, Riku and 2 Dream Eaters.
I'm gonna use them for Recoded, and that's it, because you unlock Team BBS here, so I'm probably gonna play as Days and BBS for the rest of the game after this.
Oh, man, that's really funny.
It's Meow Wow, Komori Bat, and then Riku.
Meow Wow, Komori.
It's so bad.
Who's your favorite character from Kingdom Hearts? I really like Axel, and who's yours? I really like Meow Wow.
I used them all the time. I don't like these 2 Recoded songs either.
I need to know the lore behind Meow Wow.
Kind of like the little bat, though.
This
He's
is
kinda cute.
legitimately just thanks I hate it.
The bat's having a good time, at least, unlike the rest of us.
I don't care for the Recoded moment. There are
I'm having
Kingdom
a
Hearts
great time
Dream
because
Drop.
I don't know anything about this game.
Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, Lauren, is a cross of like standard Kingdom Hearts gameplay. They added flow motion, which was just a bunch of movement abilities because they were testing it out for KH3, really. And then they also thought, what else can we do to make Dream Drop Distance stand out? We'll make it a monster collector.
Perfect.
Yeah, so you just like look up Kingdom Hearts Dream Eaters. There are a bunch of like animalistic like little like Pokemon style monsters that you can get to accompany you in the game.
Well, you know, that's gonna sell.
Yeah, I mean,
a monster collector?
Absolutely. The best part is that you can literally get a T-Rex.
Hell yeah.
The flow motion.
Is that a swear on your stream?
Oh,
I mean, yeah, but you're, you know, you do you, I guess.
I just realized that. I'm very sorry.
It's very cute. If you don't, is that a swear? Am I in trouble?
I'm gonna have to talk to you after stream.
The first stream I ever joined, I swore like 30 seconds in because I immediately forgot, and Michael said, "Hey, language," and I've been terrified ever since.
You A couple of stern talking tos today, Lauren. got a
I
long
did.
night
Well,
ahead of you.
probably the reason Michael did that is because I'm sure it was when we first invited you Among Us, right? So
yeah,
like,
it was the first time I was over here.
yeah, when Michael mentioned like, hey, I have a friend I could probably ask, I told him I trust you to choose someone that you know would be okay on my stream, but you know that I try and keep cursing to a minimum. So he was probably worried that after stream ended, if you had cursed a lot, that after stream was over, I would get in call with them and be like, Michael, you let me down.
Yeah, bring her back.
And then you invited me back. Because I
Well, I
only
mean,
said
I
one
invite
swear.
Richie and Liam, and they like, you know, Liam's been doing very well these past 2 streams. I don't want to act like he hasn't, but like, you know, you
Usually
definitely do far better. You do better than Liam, and you do far better than Richie. I love Richie to death, and I'll let him get away with it all the dude all day. But that dude just cannot help but. He says he drops the F-bomb in everyday conversation, so he'll just say it and not even realize he said it.
Oh, I do too. When I'm not here, all the time.
Jet's been doing D&D, and that makes me happy. I love D&D.
Literally every one of my friends plays D&D but me, other than
I
like
done my-
RTK and maybe Michael, I guess.
Chaos, are we
some
friends?
I don't think I want to answer that question yet.
I don't want that recorded.
Yeah, ask me again after stream ends.
I done my D&D stuff today. I done some notes for when everyone's allowed to play again after lockdown stuff.
Oh, you do it like in person?
Will there be an after lockdown?
There will be an after lock. You have to believe. Who's a DM among us? Me. Yeah, I've been a forever DM. I play in a campaign, but I'm mostly known for DMing.
I tried to get into D&D once. Me, Sly, Michael, and RTK, all 4 of us together with Shroom. And I think we had Sly DM one and then Shroom DM one. And the idea was for them to show me what D&D is so that I could DM them because everyone thought I would be good at it. But then after we did those like 2 one-shots, we just timelines never arranged for us to ever do any more with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I really love the idea. When I was younger, I used to like come up with like world building and plot lines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I really love the concept of it.
I love it so much. I love the feeling I get when something happens in my D&D world and all my players are just like, oh no, or like they're like, oh wow, and just like amazement they have of something happening that they didn't expect, or something like emotional happening. I'm like, I'm so happy that you're enjoying stuff that I wrote and you're invested.
I miss D&D. It was so fun. I used to play with my friends, my real life friends, but obviously can't do that now.
No, you can't. Real life friends?
I do have real life friends.
What does that make us?
Well, I don't know you guys in real life.
We're her fake life friends.
Yeah.
True.
You know when like
True.
people have to go to therapy because they like turn their life into like like they only live on some kind of MMO thing?
I thought you was good.
That's your fake life.
I thought you was gonna say we're like her imaginary friends and she has to go to therapy for it or something.
We're her imaginary
Please.
friends, and she has to take us to Foster's home for imaginary friends, which we talked about extensively the other day.
That was a good joke, Chaos. That was a good one.
I don't need you to patronize me. Not every joke can land. Listen,
No.
when you
I wasn't
record and
patronizing
do
you.
as
That was
much
actually a
content
funny
as I
joke.
do, you gotta take shots where you can. They don't always
Actually a
land.
funny joke,
That's how it
Chaos.
goes. Listen,
Yeah,
I
that's
can't do this with you
fun.
anymore.
I just don't
I
know
can't
if
have
chat
someone
would
on my
realize
stream
why
that
it's a
doesn't
funny
laugh
joke.
at everything I say, so I'm gonna have
It's
to
another
ask you to leave.
3 stern talking tos today, Lauren. You want to make it 4?
I legitimately thought your joke was funny. I just don't think chat will realize why it's funny. So I'll say, chat, that joke is funny because my last name is Foster. So
She's
Foster's
trying
Home for
to-
Imaginary
Why,
Friends
the
would...
people watching stream today probably watched the other stream where you told this story.
That's a good point, but still. Jet wasn't there.
No one
That's
cares about
deserves
Jet
to know my
getting the
last name.
joke.
I care about Jet.
You take that back
Jet
right
probably
now.
probably doesn't even know we're married.
Oh, hey, real quick, they're about to do a cutscene of Recoded. If it's like the real Recoded, this will only take 20 seconds, but we'll
Yeah,
see how long
yeah,
they
but
go
the
with it.
shortest one,
Jet, did you know that Liam and I got
I
married?
just said we're going through a cutscene. Do you mind? Lord, I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
It was just too well timed. Did she leave the Discord call?
No, she's just being quiet until the cutscene's finished, I think.
Well, I mean, it's paused right now. Lauren, are you okay?
Yeah, what's up?
All of chat is trying to console her.
Oh no.
Everyone's being mean to me.
It's because Michael's not here.
I need Michael to join the chat.
Okay, let's not get ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. Let's not go off the deep end,
all right. Now we're gonna watch the cutscene for real.
Entry was found in the journal that chronicled Sora's adventures. To investigate, the journal was converted to data, but it was full of bugs. Mickey called on Data Sora to help them restore the world inside the journal. As he restored the datascape, more and more strange messages kept appearing. Mickey and the others should have been watching from the other side of the screen, but somewhere along the way, Data Riku, the embodiment of the journal, had imported them into the datascape to help solve the mystery of the message. Maleficent and Pete were causing all sorts of trouble with their plan to take over the real world through the datascape. Data Sora drew power from the connections with his friends in his heart and used it to fight and forge a path forward. He defeated Sora's Heartless, the bug in the data that had corrupted the journal. That should have been the end of this journey, but Mickey received word that a door to a new world had appeared, and he once again entered the datascape. On the other side of the door was Castle Oblivion. Led by a figure in black, Data Sora repeatedly relived the pain residing in his heart. If he kept holding on to that hurt, he would be dragged down into the darkness. But Data Sora realized that his pain was what tied his memories together. He swore to the cloaked figure, Roxas, that he accepted the pain. The hurt of those connected to Sora remained dormant in his heart, and to help find a way to face and heal that pain, Namine had left the mysterious journal entry. Their hurting will be mended when you return to end it. Mickey and Data Sora now knew the true meaning of those words. Data Sora thanked Namine, and they said their goodbyes. Mickey wrote Sora a letter detailing the events that took place in the datascape. You are who you are because of those people. They need you, and now the door to your next journey is ready to be opened.